How you doing? I'm Jim Screever. Welcome to Scotch Elementary School. I'm the principal here.
Children attending Scotch have media, art, music, and gym every week. There are iPads, laptops, and 2 computer labs for technology education. We have a leveled classroom for students with special needs and advanced math for those students that are above grade level. We have before and after school care for families who need such care. There are numerous classes offered after school through our community education department, such as knitting, dodgeball, chess, and musical theater, just to name a few. Scotch Elementary is also blessed to have a fantastic parent-teacher organization. These volunteers, along with the teachers, have helped raise thousands of dollars for our school and has sponsored hundreds of events for our school family. However, to be honest with you, what I am most proud of is the fact that every single person who works here comes to school with a single-minded commitment to help children grow. Every day, every hour, we are helping children become inquisitive, thoughtful, responsible young people. One of the biggest efforts we are working on this year here at Scotch is called a culture of thinking, or making thinking visible. Teachers make students' thinking visible across the curriculum. They ask them to produce and ask questions. They encourage them to think deeper and more openly, and to give up their fear of not knowing the answer and wrestle with these questions and understand and accept that not knowing something is the whole point of learning. We have a commitment to staff members who are learning how to do this and sharing their learning with the rest of the staff. They are literally modeling the behaviors we are seeking from our students in our staff meetings. At this time, I'd like to introduce you to several teachers who will share with you what a culture of thinking is and some of the techniques and strategies for making thinking visible.
Hi, my name is Kelly Lakis, and I'm the reading consultant at Scotch Elementary. Here at Scotch, we are creating a culture of thinking in our school where thinking is valued, visible, and actively promoted. Our teachers value their students' thinking and create opportunities for their classes to observe closely and describe what's there, build explanations, reason with evidence, and consider different viewpoints and perspectives, just to name a few. These thinking moves support the development of new understanding. We want our students to think in order to solve problems, make decisions, and form judgments. Thinking is actively promoted at Scotch. During lessons, students are asked to think beyond a simple answer or statement. Students are asked to elaborate and extend their ideas and responses, as well as the ideas of others. In our culture of thinking, we promote our students' engagement with ideas so that in the end, our students not only learn, but they are risk takers, have a sense of wonder, and learn how to learn to become lifelong learners.
At Scotch Elementary, we are doing our best to create a culture of thinking. You might be wondering, what is a culture of thinking? Well, hopefully I can explain it to you so it makes a little bit more sense. In our classrooms, we are providing some more time for our students, more time for them to think about ideas, reflect on their learning, and respond with their peers. One way of doing that is through the utilization of thinking routines. This one is called Think, Puzzle, and Explore. They were given more time to reflect on their knowledge about earth materials before we even started our unit. What did they think about it? What puzzles them about earth materials? And what do they want to explore about earth materials? We also did that with our social studies curriculum with Michigan. In 3rd grade, we studied the state of Michigan throughout the entire school year. So we came up with Michigan Wonderings. What are some things that our students are really wondering about Michigan? And as we go throughout our year, we will stop and reflect on our questions to see if we have those answers and did it provide us with some deeper understanding.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Benson and I teach 2nd grade. One of the thinking routines that my students use to show their thinking is the headlines routine. We use this after learning has happened and we want students to summarize and synthesize the learning and be able to tell what was the main idea and explain why they came up with that headline for their learning.
Interactions and relationships are another cultural force that drives our classroom, and we feel that valuing each other is the heart of the cultures of thinking. The first week of school, as a class, we did a thinking routine called Chalk Talk. And in this routine, the children are sharing their thinking about what they need to be a successful student at Scotch Elementary. After the children worked on those charts together, we met and found some commonalities of the things that we all value. We came up with this list of things that our entire class values. We use these values throughout our school day as we interact with each other and form relationships. And we are constantly reminded by giving each other compliments how we are feeling valued by each other.
Hi, my name's Cindy Vergoni. I teach 4th grade at Scotch. I really like to do the thinking routine sentence, word, phrase. It enables my students the opportunity to summarize their thinking while engaging in deep level conversations.
There's also an expectation in our classrooms at Scotch Elementary that the children know that we think highly of the process. What was their thinking, and not necessarily their end product or what their work looks like. Through our content area of social studies and science, we do a thinking routine called sentence, phrase, word, where the children digest the nonfiction text and they think about what was a meaningful sentence, a meaningful phrase, and a meaningful word that really stands out. Then through the power of conversation with their peers, they talk about it and they come up with what they're thinking about the most important information of that section is. It's a great way for them to really dig deeper and have a thorough understanding of the content areas.